Welcome back to Talkin Pawsox, everybody. We're joined now by the Paw Sox shortstop, Dustin Pedroia, in his third year of professional baseball, his first full season with the Paw Sox. Dustin, you missed the early portion of this season with a shoulder injury that you suffered in spring training. How's it coming along now?
It feels fine. I haven't had any problems with it, and I got to stay on my rehab stuff, every other day and stuff like that. But haven't had any problems with it, knock on wood.
Yeah, it's kind of unusual circumstances. It wasn't a collision at home plate. It wasn't diving for a ball at shortstop. It happened on your first swing in a spring training game, right?
Yeah, it was kind of a freak accident. There's something I couldn't have prevented it and stuff like that. It was kind of more of just like an awkward swing and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm better now, and I'm just excited about the year.
While you were at Arizona State, you never missed a game. 185 for 185. How difficult is it for you when you can't play?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a learning experience. I mean, I figured out last year I got hit by a pitch. I missed, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. And, I played every game I played here, I was banged up, stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm excited to be healthy and go out there and play hard.
Let's talk about last year. You began the year in Double-A, had all sorts of success. You were named your league's all-star shortstop and then got the call to Triple-A Pawtucket. Are things progressing at the pace that you hoped they would?
Yeah, I mean, my goal is to get up to Boston soon and help them win. And I just got to stay healthy and play my game and I don't know, just help the team win. I mean, that's the main thing.
You're getting a lot of acclaim. In the offseason, you were voted as the 4th best prospect in the organization, #1 among position players. What's that mean to you, and does it put any added pressure on you?
Not really. I mean, I can't think about stuff like that. I mean, whenever they give me a shot to get up there, I'm going to be ready for it. But until then, I just got to work on my game here and try to get better.
Dustin, tell us about your off-season fitness regime, because I understand it began pretty early in the morning.
Yeah, it kind of stunk. I mean, I was up at 6 every morning, and the good part is I was done at noon, so the rest of your day you had time to do things. But I mean, from 7 to 12, I mean, it was pretty intense.
Was it at one of these places where a lot of professional athletes train?
Yeah, I mean, I worked out with Bill Miller, Kevin Millard. They were there. Randy Johnson was there, and Kerry Wood. I mean, those are like the big guys that were there. I mean, it was fun being around those guys and just learning from them.
Let's talk a little bit about your physique, because you weren't blessed with the type of body that necessarily gets scouts drooling. Is that something that motivates you?
I mean, a little bit. I don't think about it that much. I mean, I think I've overcome a lot with that, and I don't think it's a problem anymore. I mean, everyone used to say, oh, he's too small and all that stuff, but I think they know I can play, and that's the main thing.
Does that kind of allow you maybe to sneak up on some people?
I don't know. I don't really think about it. I mean, if they think, if they want to throw me fastballs or whatever because I'm small and stuff like that, that's great. I mean, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter.
You're playing shortstop and second base this year. I guess last year you were primarily at second base after being a shortstop for most of your life. Do you have a preference, and what do you think your future is at the major league level?
I don't have a preference. I mean, whatever they tell me to do, I mean, it's, I'm open arms to it. But and I don't really have a preference to anything. I mean, I'm mostly comfortable at both spots, so it doesn't matter. Whatever they tell me, I'm ready for.
It's no secret that the guys in the middle of the infield for the Boston Red Sox are at the end of their contracts. Do you kind of read the cards and think that if you have a good year in Triple-A, one of those jobs might be yours?
Hopefully. I mean, that's what I want. I mean, I want to be up there with Boston, but I mean, you got to understand they're a big market team. They can go out and get whoever they want and stuff like that. But you can't think about it. I mean, you just got to go out and play hard, because you never know. I mean, you could get traded and stuff like that. I mean, the main goal is to get to the big leagues and play there for a long time.
I mentioned that you were rated as the 4th best prospect in the organization in the offseason. You were also named as the guy with the best plate discipline. Where did you develop that?
I don't know. I mean, if they don't throw a strike, I mean, I'm trying not to swing at it, So, I mean, I think that through the lower or college, I kind of figured it out. If they're not going to throw it near the plate, then just take your walks, and I guess a walk's as good as a hit. It's what they said when you're in Little League and stuff. So I think just trying to get on base and help the team win. I mean, that's the main thing.
Well, it's something the Red Sox organization puts a priority on, drawing walks and having a good on-base percentage. You've had more walks than strikeouts throughout your career. Is that something you take pride in?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're walking more than you're striking out, it's obviously you're getting on base more, and plus getting hits and stuff like that. So it's definitely helping the team out, and it's getting the other team's pitchers' pitch count up too, so you can get in their bullpen. So I mean, it helps. There's not a bad thing about walking.
What are you working on and trying to get better at?
Just everything. I mean, just learning the game here and just trying to get ready for the big leagues. I mean, that's the main thing.
You're playing in Pawtucket. It's 45 miles away approximately from Fenway Park. Is this a great situation for someone in Triple-A?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place to play. I mean, the fans are great. I mean, they haven't been out here lately. I don't know if they're fair weather or what's the deal, but it's a great place. It's close to Boston, and I mean, if you're going to be in the minor leagues, this has got to be one of the best places to play.
Red Sox fans obviously follow the entire organization with a lot of passion. How well recognized are you?
I don't know. I mean, every now and then I'll see somebody that, like, I remember yesterday I was eating at the Olive Garden and I paid for it, and the guy wanted me to give him his autograph, or my autograph to him. I was like, man, that's pretty cool, but I mean, it was funny. Just Red Sox fans are crazy.
Did you know how intense it was when you were drafted by Boston?
Not really. I mean, I grew up a Giants fan, and the fans aren't like that. So, I mean, they don't know who their minor league guys are and stuff like that. They just follow the big team. So, but I mean, it's fun. I mean, seems like they don't have anything to do but follow the Red Sox. But I mean, that's great.
You're a California guy. You went to Arizona State and had a great college career. Among the many awards that you won while you were in college, the Pat Tillman Award, given out at your alma mater, obviously in honor of the former university great who was killed in Afghanistan. What did that mean to you?
It was great. I mean, what meant the most was what my teammates thought of me. I mean, that was the biggest thing. I mean, I didn't care what, people in the media or the scouts and everything say about my size and stuff. It's what the guys you play with, because you got to go to work with them every day. You don't have to work with the other people. So I thought that was the biggest accomplishment, getting that award.
What are your feelings about this year's Paw Sox?
I think we're going to be good. We just got to get more games underneath us. It's early in the season. We haven't had a lot of at-bats and stuff like that, so it takes time. I mean, everyone, wants everyone to win every game and stuff like that, but it's going to take time, and I think we're going to be fine.
I know you follow the big club closely. All guys at this level do. How excited are you by, say, Jonathan Papelbon and the success he's having?
Great, man. I love it. I played with him A-ball, Double-A, and then when he was here last year in Triple-A for a little bit. So, if you play with a guy like that, you're definitely, rooting for him and want him to do great.
With some of the young talent in this organization, Papelbon, yourself, John Lester, Abe Alvarez, Craig Hansen down in Double-A, do you see a nucleus there that could be with Boston for a long time?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you kind of build a relationship with those guys as you're coming up. You're teammates with them and you trust them. So, that'd be unbelievable if we could all go up there together.
Well, it's good that you're back, you're healthy, you're playing every day. Best of luck this season.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's shortstop, sometimes second baseman Dustin Pedroia joining us on Talkin Pawsox. Stay tuned. We'll be back to wrap things up right after these messages.